There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. I'm sitting here with Nurse Nicci. She's going to tell you guys about the nursing career. She's a nurse here in Atlanta, Georgia, so with no further ado, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Nurse Nicci. I am a registered nurse in Atlanta. I've been a nurse for about 16 years, and I have a master's degree in nursing with a specialization in nurse practitioner. Okay, so can you tell us, so for some of these people who are like me, who don't, well, I know a lot about the nursing career, but could you tell them about the difference between a CNA, LPN, RN, BSN, MSN, CRNA, nurse practitioner? Can you just... Yes, I can. We all know that there's different levels of nursing. There's a CNA, which is a certified nursing assistant. You know, they go and take a certification course to become a CNA. They assist nurses in whatever we need done, vital signs, helping to bathe, turn patients. They're awesome. Then you have your LPNs, licensed practical nurses, which are technical degree nurses. Their scope of practice is not, you know, as, I guess, they can't do as much as the registered nurse, but they do a lot. Then you have your registered nurses and different levels of registered nurse. So you can have an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and you can also have a doctorate's degree as a nurse.
Gotcha. So what she just said is one of the reasons why I wanted to do one of these videos. Because to me, accounting and nursing are the two fastest ways to money. If you're going to go to college for something, if you get a bachelor's degree in accounting, you know, you can walk right into a job. If you get say a bachelor's degree in IT, they usually want you to have some kind of experience. But even with no experience with a bachelor's degree in accounting, I don't think you would have very much problems finding a position. And the fastest way, though, to the money is through nursing, because an associate's degree would make you a registered nurse. And a lot of people don't know that, but you can actually get your RN, your registered nursing license, with an associate's degree. It might still take about 3 years almost or so, but you can do it with an associate's degree. A lot of people don't know that. I done had some conversations with people who were planning on going into the nursing program and they had no idea. And I think that nursing is the fastest way to go straight to the money, but with a bachelor's degree in accounting, that would be like the way I would go, because I'm not actually trying to deal with patients. Like, you know, it takes a special person to deal with patients, right?
I agree.
So, okay, so can you tell, say, like, do you know what a CNA salary would kind of be like?
No,
you just kind of know RN stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I went straight to RN, so associate's degree, so I didn't do CNA or LPN, so I'm not quite sure what their salary is. Okay, so you did go the associate's degree, right? I did.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought you might have went straight to the bachelor's degree or something. Okay, see, there it is right there. So what made you decide to go back and get your BSN and then later to your MSN?
I mean, I always knew that I wanted to do more. I wasn't happy with just an associate's degree, not knocking it per se, but I knew in my career that I wanted to do more. So having a master's degree and one day, hopefully, obtaining a DNP, which is a doctor of nursing practice degree, is something that I want to do. Okay, so are you doing that for more money, or are you just doing that for more of a personal kind of thing? It's more of a personal thing, and I would like to teach as well on a master's level. And a lot of positions with teaching require master's or preferably a doctor of nursing practice degree.
Right, okay. So that's interesting. Okay, so when you first came in and you got your RN, what was the first position? What kind of position was it?
I worked in an intermediate care unit, which was like a step-down ICU. So I worked in Thomasville, Georgia. What's the name of the facility? Archibald Memorial Hospital.
Oh, okay, Archibald, okay.
Yeah, so I did some of my training in school there. The staff was really great. And I'm like, oh, I would love to come work here. So I got a job there. I stayed there for a while, learned a lot. Okay,
so entry-level salary right now, what are you seeing girls coming in, or guys, nurses coming in getting?
You know, that's hard for me to say too because I'm not entry level.
You're so far removed. But I'm just
so far removed. But they always emphasize to us, don't share your salary. Don't tell what you're making. You know, because you never know. It can be unfair sometimes. You know, you think
you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings,
right? So they always emphasize it. So all I know is kind of like in the realm of what I make.
Okay, so we're not gonna go straight there. Okay?
Right.
We're not gonna go there. All right. So one of the reasons why I want to interview her was the fact that she's done a lot of different things in nursing. She has gone travel nursing. And how long before you can start travel nursing, which is what most people who are looking to be new nurses are thinking about right now?
Most places usually require 1 to 2 years, preferably 2, of experience in one area before they allow you to travel.
Okay, so how much of a difference in salary is it going from a traditional stay-at-home nurse to a travel nurse?
It just depends because you can negotiate salary. But typically with a travel nurse, you are making more than you're making staying at home. They cover housing. Sometimes they give you benefits. They give you like a travel stipend. So there are benefits that come with travel. If you do it the right way and work it the right way, it definitely is very much beneficial.
Yeah. Would you say 90,000?
For travel nurses? I mean, I know travel nurses making well over 100,000. So
that's what I wanted her to say. I didn't want to go straight down. I wanted her to say it. Yeah. Anyway.
You have to do it. you have to do it right. You know, local travel, maybe not so much, but I have friends that travel, to different states. California being one, well over 100,000.
Crazy.
So,
Crazy. Yeah. So okay, now for stepping between a traditional ASN or ADN, whatever they call it, associate's degree level, to a BSN, is there a salary difference?
Most of the time, no. The most I've ever seen between an associate's degree nurse and bachelor's is maybe a 50% difference. Not a big difference at all.
Right.
Usually you get paid more based on your experience, more so than your education level.
Oh, okay. So now going from BSN to MSN, is there much of a difference? Still just experience?
Only if your position changes. So if you go from being, a bedside nurse to maybe, in education or management, of course there's, a significant pay raise. But if you're just still doing bedside, not so much. And
I'm guessing from what I've been seeing, the MSN, it pretty much opens up all the doors for other places to go into, like the higher level things, I guess.
Right, and it depends on what you specialize in, because if you go into education, you have all those realms. If you do nurse practitioner, you have those realms. But even in talking about salary, I know registered nurses who still make more than MPs per se.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because I mean you have the potential for raises, you have the potential for shift diffs, and nurses work multiple jobs. So it just depends on, nursing is one of those, it's like I guess it's a maze. It's how you work it.
How you work it. Okay, so I like what she does. She is technically still an entrepreneur with the way she works her nursing career. A lot of people, when they find out about college, a lot of people don't want to go to college because they're like, well, I want to be an entrepreneur. But you can go to college and still pick up a skill set. Say you pick up an accounting degree, you can now, and you go get your CPA, you can now open your own CPA firm. You can still go to college and still use that to be an entrepreneur, right? And so one of the ways that she does it is she is contracted, right? She's contracted. She's on a separate contract, so she doesn't necessarily work as a W-2 employee for a hospital, right?
Right.
So she contracts herself to a hospital, so she actually is her own kind of business.
Well, not hospitals, but outpatient surgery centers. Yeah. So
they know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean, right? Wherever she's working, wherever she's helping people, saving lives and stuff like that, she contracts her services. So it's actually like you could actually start a nursing agency.
I could, but I contract myself through a nursing agency.
Gotcha.
It's not something that I would want to do, but it's a very lucrative thing to do if you're interested in it. So
I'm actually interested in it. But I'm interested in anything that can get some money.
Well, maybe we can work something out. No.
She gonna be my first. She gonna be my first contract.
No. I'm talking about business side.
No. I'm saying. We gonna work it out. No, I don't know enough about it, honestly. But I am looking into it. I was told by somebody that nursing agencies can be nice.
Yes.
I don't really know how they get paid, but something I'm looking into. Okay, so where did you go to college?
First I went to Darton College, which was in Albany, Georgia. Okay. And then I went to Albany, the Benny, for my associates. And then I went to Albany State for my bachelor's degree and South University for my master's degree. You
didn't go very far from your hometown in the beginning, huh?
I did not. Unfortunately, I did not. I blame my mom. No. I love you, Mom.
Okay, well, is there, like, how do you feel now? How many years have you been doing this?
December will be 17 years.
17 years. She looks so young to me. 17. Okay, so 17 years in, from when you started, I'm assuming you had a passion for nursing. Just, I love nursing because yes. I see that in that field. Like, girls, that's all they want to be. Like, they don't. So now, 17 years fast forward, how do you feel today? Still that same fire?
Honestly, no. It's not the same fire. Because, okay. You go through things, you go through burnout. And I think currently right now in my career, there's a bit of burnout with the profession. I still love it. I still do my best job when it comes to my patients because I love people. However, there are other things that I'm wanting to do right now.
And I'm just curious. Mm-hmm. Can you go to work like this? Like jazzed up? Yes. See? You can have your hair did, your nails did. You might want to be careful with the nails. But you have your hair did, your nails did, your makeup on. This is Atlanta right here. Okay, this is Atlanta's finest. This is the best nurse in Atlanta. I'm sitting beside right now. Yeah. And so do you actually use your stethoscope? I do. Some days, it just depends on where I work. Some places it's just get some vitals. You don't have to technically listen to patients. But I do keep my stethoscope on me in case I need it at all times. So as an MSN, are you like more in management or are you still just on the floor, hands-on? I'm more hands-on. So because of how I contract out, I'm still hands-on, but like I said, it's outpatient surgery. It's nothing like hospital work. Gotcha. Well, you have Instagram? I do. So if y'all ladies out there got some questions, y'all hit Nurse Nicci up. I'm pulling her business out right Reset now. With Nurse Nicci. That's right. And we're going to try and do this again. But right now, you're watching Casino is the name. I'm going to put her information in the description below. And yeah, man, y'all like, subscribe, share this video. Right. Oh, wait. We didn't talk anything. We really didn't talk about salaries. Well, it's hard to say with salaries in Atlanta, but I mean, what would you like to know? Entry level. Usually entry level, I would say in Georgia, I would say about 65,000. Entry level 65,000. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. That is a lot higher than I expected for entry level. For like for RN or does that have to be BSN? No, that can be associates nursing, but you have shift differentials. Most people go to the hospital. So if you work after 3 o'clock, you may get $4 more an hour. If you work night shift, if you work weekends, you may get $5 more an hour. So you get your base salary, and then you have your shift differential, which can improve your salary if you work in a hospital. So you literally talk about getting an associate's degree, passing a test, of course, the NCLEX or whatever it's called, and 65 starting out? Yep, you can get 65 starting. These girls can be 21 years old. Yeah. What? Well, guys can be, I won't say girls, but guys, girls, whoever. Anybody, can be 21 years old, starting out 65, with very little student loan if they go to a community college. Right. Or a tech school. That's crazy. That's actually very impressive. I know people who got master's degrees and they're not able to get 65. Not from nursing, of course. Right. But wow, that's impressive. And of course, it goes up from there, I'm assuming. Yeah, I mean, you get raises each year. 17 years later, it's easy to say that Nurse Nicci is killing them. No. Oh my God! I know she eating. This is a nice place. This is her spot, by the way. Anyway, I'm done now. I'm done. Thank you. You've answered my question. Entry level in Atlanta is about 65. That's about 30 something dollars an hour, $31 an hour, something like that. Off the top of my head, or somewhere around that. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino is the Name. I'm out of here. Yeah, hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name.